because we literally, this is like a pop-up impromptu. Can you see it? Oh, is it on YouTube? Crazy. Just one more chapter! Here, let's get here. I know.
Why do you have that pinned?
Hi.
They're not even here.
What do I have pinned?
Oh, it had
I don't have that
Jack.
pinned.
It had the Jack.
Oh, it did for a
trade.
second.
Yeah.
We're doing a pop-up live thrift. Creekside, Tracy. I literally just woke up from a nap. Oh, a nap. Honey, imagine taking a nap.
Why does it
What is
have
a
the
nap?
cookie screen on there?
I don't know. That's something in your settings.
No, it's on the stream.
I don't know. That looks weird.
It's in the video. How strange.
Pixie Dust! DJ, what's up, you guys? Okay, so we decided to... So we're nerds, and we love working. So we went and had this amazing Italian sub and meatball sandwich at Home Slice, which I've been waiting to try that that Italian sandwich. I've seen it all over TikTok for like, I don't know, 2 months. So we finally got it, and it was really freaking good. So we decided, you know what we could do? We could go like see a movie, or we could go play skee ball, or we could go play mini golf, or we could just come to this thrift store we've been waiting to come to that Laura told us about like a year ago. So we decided to check it out. So we are here at Texas Thrift.
Texas.
And we're gonna see. I have never been here before. We just came over to the men's section here. I don't know what this is gonna be like. This is either going to be insanely awesome and amazing, and the prices are going to be great, or the prices are going to be really terrible. I will say, they do have these great carts. Check these out, you guys. This is like, Justin is like a kid in a candy store right now. He is so excited to have this cart thing, because normally he has to carry the bags around the thrift store. So he's very, very excited about that. And he's wearing a lovely single stitch t-shirt, because, you know, his wife's a nerd, and she's like, you're not leaving the house in your, you know, George Target run around the house shirts. So, all right, Allison is here. Cindy Lou 92. We love her, and she loves you. Cindy Lou, we love you. Yeah, so we're here thrifting. We're still shopping. Pixie, we can't control ourselves. Lucky Leo! Guys, this is our friend Lucky Leo. Lucky Leo just did her first show yesterday. It was absolutely incredible. I'm so proud of her. She did... I look at our two first shows. We didn't have sound for the first, like, I don't know, 30 minutes of each show. I go into Lucky's yesterday, and she's just like a pro. It was incredible. You did such a great job. Danielle, welcome, Majestic. So, you guys, you're so welcome. So, it is our 10-year wedding anniversary, and
I'm still alive.
He's still alive. And what better to do than to go thrifting?
She said.
He's like, you're addicted. You're literally addicted. So, yeah, so we are here at the Texas Thrift. Let me show you guys what this looks like. So this is the store. It has very loud music. So I apologize for the sound of the music. There is literally nothing I can do about it. Ooh, oh my God. You guys do not listen to him. Do not listen to him. So this should be fun. I don't know what this is going to be like, but thank you. Yeah, 10 years, man. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go through and do some live thrifting. So, hey, here's the thing. If you guys have any questions or you see something you like, I will run it basically for just what the cost is, because it's our anniversary and we're just doing this for fun. So if you guys see something, I do have max shipping on. So if you wind up, you know, hanging out with us for a while, we're going to be here for a while. This is a huge store. So we're going to do clothing, we're going to do shoes, we're going to do hard goods. This is one of the biggest thrift stores I think I've ever been in. This is monstrous. So it should be fun. So if you guys want to hang out, you're more than welcome to. If you got questions about reselling, if you got questions about Whatnot or The Bay or Poshy or Depop or Cardi or any of that, feel free to ask. We're just having fun tonight. So yeah, so hang out with this guy and this lady. Oh my gosh, everyone in the thrift stores right now is like, this girl is insane. All right, here we go. Little Donna. All right, I'm gonna flip you guys around. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start going down. We're just gonna go through stuff. So your girl is used to paying very small prices for things. So this is going to be very interesting to see what happens. I'm gonna try to, while I'm doing this, tell you guys, you know, if I've got advice or I see something or a brand that I think you should, you know, watch out for, I will definitely let you know. And if you see something that I miss, please let me know, because I don't want to pass up on something because I don't know the brand. So hopefully the reception's good. How is the reception here tonight? I've never been in this store before, so I don't know if this is like a good or bad. Ooh, Cuba Vera. 25% off though? No. So if this was a vintage Cuba Vera and this was like a no, more of a Gaia Vera style, I'd be into it. Let's see. Arizona, no. Nope. Nautica, Magellan, Columbia. So yeah, so if you guys see something you like, let me know. What is that? Blower. Interesting.
Eddie Blower?
Interesting. Well, what's interesting about this one? Yeah, is it's got the like police badge area, and then it's got the epaulets here at the sides, and then it also has like the tactical advantage. Do you want to do a little comp on that one, honey? And see, so Justin's got his phone, he's going to comp. And if you guys have any questions and I don't get to them right away, I will stop and Justin's kind of looking at the chat.
Well, not now.
Well, not while he's comping, but he's kind of going back and forth. Ooh, attention shoppers. Whoa. I'm so not used to being in thrift stores, you guys. It's so weird to hear that. I'm so used to garage sales. So how much are those new? 81. So pop over to, so this is a perfect time for me to show people. 24. Oh yeah.
25.
And it would be, well, it'll be like $3. Be like $3. What's nice about this one is it's a really big size. So it's a 3XL. So just go over to eBay and type in. I want to show you it. I'm going to show Justin a trick here, but I can't let you guys see the screen for a second. Go to your eBay app. And then go to our account, go to selling. Nope, not there. I'm teaching him something, but I can't let you guys see the account. So give me just a second. Go to selling, scroll past our 90-day totals, and then right here, see where it says find out. Okay, so don't scroll up. I'm going to show everybody. So see here where it says find out what your items are worth. If you guys type stuff in here, so that you go to selling, go to your screen where it has your 90-day totals, and then scroll down. Now you can type in blower shirt 3XL. And then we'll just see. So it looks like the average selling price for those is $26.60. It only has a 15% sell-through rate though, which is not super great. And if I look down here, there's one new with tags for 25, which means we're maybe going to get 15 for that, so it's probably not worth it.
75% off.
Yeah, but still like $3, 15% sell-through rate. That thing's going to sit in our inventory forever. Now this, on the other hand, that's a different story. So we've got 25% off yellow tags, which makes this like what, $670. And this is a Dickies button-up, but most importantly, this is a 2XL. That to me is winner, winner, chicken dinner. So we're going to check all buttons. So Dickies right now is incredibly popular, especially like in the Hispanic community. And with this one being, yeah, with this being this size, oversized streetwear in the plaid, this is a total pickup. It has all of its buttons, no stains. Oh, perfect. They want you to leave your hangers where you are. Wonderful. So we're going to get that. And then Justin just found this. You want to tell him why you picked that up? Did you just old man it? He just old man it.
We just had home snacks.
We did have sandwiches, yes.
Because it was 100% silk.
Yeah, 100% silk, $649, but it's 75% off.
75% off.
So it makes it like what, $280 or something. So this is gonna go in because this is that like eclectic grandpa. Ooh,
Did you find a spot on that?
Yep. Oh no, that's pretty minor. It's coming out just with my finger. I'm sus on that. Could probably use a pin on that to remove it. No pit stains, yeah. So this right here, this is that eclectic grandpa kind of swingers, rockabilly kind of look with the wooden buttons. This will just, oh, and it's got that top thick stitch. So this is going to go into our summer stuff, and we'll probably sell it next summer. Put it in the silk, put it in with the other silks. There's that. All right, let's take a look at the chat here. What do you price comp on eBay? So Cindy, if you go Okay, there's two different ways to do it. So you can either go in and go into the like regular search area, you type in the item, and then you go over to your sold comp. So under filter, go to sold slash what is it? Sold completed. I think it's completed. I think it's sold. Anyways, type or scroll over to the sold area, and then that'll tell you like what basically it's selling for. I like using that product research area though. I've been using that more and more versus the other part of it, because then I can get like in real time over the last 90 days what it's selling for. Now, that being said, come February, silk shirts are not going to sell for what they are now. And come February, boots are going to sell for more than what they sell for right now. So you got to kind of like seasonally think about it a little bit, but it at least gives you an idea. Like right now, if you look up like Peter Millar, it'll show you how down it is compared to 6 months ago, or Untuckit, or Vineyard Vines, or any other brands that were like super, super big and popular at one time that maybe aren't quite as popular now. So that's what I've been using. Yep. Women's buttons are always on the same side. So women's buttons always button to the right because women are always right. So if you look at a man's shirt, so if you look at this man's shirt, see how this button's to the left? It's going that way. If this was a women's shirt, it would button that way. It would go to the right because women are always right. That's how I remember it. Right, honey? Where do you price comp? Always eBay. Yeah, eBay, I always price there. And then come to my new seller Q&A later tonight. Pixie, are you doing a Q&A? I'm gonna tag you in this. So this is our friend Pixie Does Treasures, and she does reseller Q&As too if you guys want to pop into that later tonight. Brittany, Sophia, little Donna. Lucky, thanks for sharing this, guys. We're just here having fun. Yeah, we're here just having a good time. All right, you're going back on the neck. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask. So these are sick. These are amazing. That is such fire, but it's not on sale, and they want $26 for it. So that's insane, and we're not going to pay that. But these right here, this is so hot right now. That look is so big, but not for 26 bucks. All right, Paradise, Honolulu, not on sale. All right. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to kind of see the brands while I'm doing this too, just so you guys can get an idea. So Duluth, meh. Cactus Man. So Cactus Man clothing, Justin was actually just asking about this. I love selling this brand in summer. However, two things. One, it has to have a totally insane pattern. It has to be pineapples, flamingos, swirls, rainbows. It's got to be something. Or it has to be silk or viscose. If you can find it in viscose, which we'll find a lot of these in viscose, then they're definitely worth selling. Otherwise, not really. Calvin Klein, no, unless it's vintage. Haggard, never original use. Izod. So Cambria, this is another brand that I don't mind selling. I actually do pretty well with it. This is going to be a vintage Cambria piece right here. If it's rayon, we're not going to be interested. If it's silk, we are going to be interested. The problem with Cambria, which is what I suspected, is sometimes it doesn't tell you. Oh, here it is. Yep, there it is, right there, rayon. If this said 100% silk, that's a pickup. 100% rayon, absolutely not. Kenneth Cole, Cremu. Does it help you guys if I read out the brands? I don't know if that helps. Double Pump. I don't know that one. Double Pump Western Button Up. So go into so we're gonna do this again. I want to show you guys how to do this again. But I can't show them until you get away from our 90-day totals. I don't want to intimidate anybody. Just kidding. All right, it's up here. It's right above the cards. Okay, so right in here, so we are in our seller area underneath your 90-day totals. So I'm going to have Justin type in double pump Western button-up shirt. And this will tell us if one of these has sold in the last 90 days. There we go. That's what it's selling for, $747. $1049. $747. Nope. So that's why I like that little search area. It's way faster than doing it kind of the old school way and just looking at sold comps. Now, I'm not saying not to look at sold comps. It is still something to look for. All I'm saying is that if you want to get to quick comp, this is a great way to do a quick comp where you're just kind of getting an idea. Well, that's interesting. What is this? BDA Sports. Interesting. I don't think it's a specific team though, no. Okay, Costa. Quicksilver. So Quicksilver's great if it's vintage. If this was vintage, it would have a loop tag. No loop tag is a no-go. JOS Bank, I don't mind picking up. It needs to be something special though. It's got to be like either a really good material or a crazy print. Ooh, this is interesting. Bikerwear USA. Damn. Oh, that's such a bummer. Those ink spots. What a bummer. I would totally be a pickup. St. John's Bay, never. Puritan, nope. Van Husum. So Lip Service, this is interesting. It's not on sale though. And it doesn't have a back hit. So Lip Service is another brand that Hot Topic sells. And just like Rude. However, with this, it's like all there is this one little tiny embroidered area. And for $7.49, absolutely not. Prana. That's interesting. $6.49. That could potentially be a pickup based on print. Now, here's something where it's prana, but it's like a really weird prana. Like it's a very interesting blend. It almost feels like a rayon. So for this one, I'll probably have Justin. Yeah, you can pin that.
I can't.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna have Justin go ahead and comp that with an actual comp. So, and then this was encouraged by our good, amazing friend. I'm putting this here as a shameless plug. So just one more chapter. Thank you for encouraging me. You guys know I always get weird about asking for things, and that's just not who I am. So anyways, she was like, you need to put something up for your anniversary so people can buy you, a drink or help you guys go out to eat or something later tonight. So she encouraged us to put this up here. So just one more chapter. Thank you for always looking out for me and being amazing. So if anybody wants to, you can. You don't have to. I'm just saying that it's there. So and Justin's like, just do it, honey. And I'm like, I know, but I always feel weird. So, all right. Anyways, we're going to pop this back around. And what do we got? What's our situation? Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
Anything? Did you get this on, it wasn't on Google Lens at all? Strange.
Hard to tell because it's coming up with different brands.
Did you type in prana? It feels like linen, but it may not be. Oh, it's just 100% cotton. Yeah, no worries. So, and this is good for you guys to see this because this is also Justin learning how to do this kind of stuff. So we're trying to learn. He's trying to learn while we're doing this. Learning while we're earning, honey. We're learning while we're earning. All right. No, you're just going to get plants on that. So, and you didn't get anything from the Google Lens? What was that? Oh, you didn't get anything on that? Oh, they're selling for pretty low though.
No,
okay.
But none of these were prana. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, did you type in prana?
I count the damage.
Okay, so go to Google. Or I'm sorry, go to eBay. Sorry.
Just in eBay.
Yep. And then type in men's button-up short sleeve prana cotton shirt. And then let's see what they're selling for right now. Oh, you're not in the right area. Okay, so go.
Oh, you want to check?
Yeah, I want to check that. Yeah. He's learning. We're learning together. Okay, so in the product research area now, he's going to type that in. So prana. And then, so they're only selling for 15 right now. Now, what's interesting about this prana is a year ago, there's 29, 29. They're all over the board. A year ago, those sold like crazy. I sold a ton of those a year ago. So that's an interesting one. Okay, Irvin Park, no. Dockers. Cabela's never. Apartment 9, nope. I know a lot of people are like, I like Cabela's. Cabela's and Magellan, I just never pick them up. They do not sell for me. Atwater. Chaps only if it's new with tags. Forever 20 Cherokee, never. Okay. So we're going to come over here now. And again, if you guys have questions or if your opinions differ than what I'm saying, please don't be afraid to say something. All right. cannot believe how loud the music is here. Those are Mary Jane leaves. Interesting.
420 blazes.
It's poly though. If that was anything else, I would get it and just sell it as a plant shirt on whatnot. But this is one of those funny brands. When I first started out, I must have looked up this brand 100 times because for some reason the tag to me always looked like it was going to be expensive, and every single time it's like a nothingness. Orvis, I don't really pick up anymore unless it's vintage. A Spirit Halloween shirt, that's funny. Oh, look at that one though. Yeah, that's a pickup because of the year. So it's pink, which means it's not on sale, but just based on the fact that it is almost Halloween, I can quick flip this even on Facebook Marketplace for probably like 25 bucks. So that's like a get home. Yeah, that's a get home and just list it and it'll sell. I'll probably wind up selling it locally. Whenever there's like a holiday, something like that, I'll just always pick it up. RVCA. That's a brand I wish would come back.
I can't believe how pricey these items are here.
Oh, welcome to Austin, Texas, honey. We live in Austin where it's hip.
Like Leah says,
This is cheap here.
I need to learn to be picky.
Yeah, okay, so this is so funny. We picked up how many of these today at that other thrift store? 4 of them for $1 each. Yeah.
50% off here, though.
Yeah, being picky, that's orange though. It's nothing. No, that's red. Is that orange or red? I think it's red. Is it orange? Am I tripping? Oh yeah, maybe it is orange. Even though I would only pick that up for $1. So Woolrich for me, I only pick up if it's vintage. You know, it's interesting. You don't have to be as picky as I am. I think it depends on where you're at in your reselling adventure. So for me, I have a ton of stuff at home, right? So I don't need to pick up anything right now. This is new at tags. David Carey. I've sold David Carey before quite a few times, but not for 20 bucks.
I think it's still, you need to pick up the right stuff all the time.
Yeah, I think when you're newer, there's a denim and flower.
If you don't know all the right stuff, that's different. But you should always.
Or if you're just trying to get like what we did in the beginning, honey. I mean, we picked up a lot of stuff in the beginning because I just needed to get reviews. Well, yeah, but I needed to get reviews. The reviews helped me to be able to sell more stuff. So I was okay with making a smaller profit. All right, we're still going. See, that's the thing about Justin and I. We agree, and then we always agree to sometimes disagree. What is this? No. So yeah, but I think there is something to be said for being a little bit more particular. It comes down to it, and I think it depends on like how much money you have to spend too. Like if you're not worried about making a huge profit and you're a volume seller and you're okay with making just a couple dollars on things, that's one thing. So Travis Matthews for $10.49 right now, absolutely not.
How much time you have?
Oh, come on. This tells you how behind the times this place is. There's no way that's selling for $20.90 here. It's never going to happen.
Leather, maybe.
I mean, that's just insane. Is there another one? Oh, yeah. There's another one, $20. It's too much. That's crazy. No one's going to pick that up. Or someone may pick it up, but a reseller ain't picking it up.
So that's 75% off. Don't forget that blue.
Yeah, but that's weatherproofing. Yeah. I know what you're saying. Tasso Elbow, that's another brand that I thought was going to be worth something. Just looking at it, and it wasn't. So Tommy Bahama is not worth quite as much. If this is silk and it was cheap, it would be a pickup. It is silk, but at $12.99, not right now. If this was like the beginning of summer, it's still too much. That's too much at a thrift store, right? Like it's not too much regularly, but it's too much at a thrift store. Is green on sale? No. 511 Tactical is another brand that I did really, really well on a year ago, and I just haven't done much with it recently. It seems like it's just kind of gone downhill. Perry Ellis, Amazon, nope. So Billabong, that's another pickup if it's vintage. You find vintage Billabong, great. Vintage Guess, great. North Face for $10.90 for just a regular shirt, absolutely not. Orvis, again, you guys are going to see more and more of this at thrift stores because of Costco. Aren't you full? We just had a sandwich. So there's another Cambria, but not worth it for that price. Okay, so we've done these. Let's start down here. What do you guys think of? Yeah, their shoes are way overpriced here. What do you guys think, or what do you guys think for the reception? How does the reception look? If anyone comments, will you let me know? I'm just wondering how the reception is in here. Oh, is it great? Oh, great. This is the first thrift store we've been to in Texas where the reception's great. Okay. Wrangler blue, but no. Look at that. They want $8.49 for that Banana Republic. It literally has fingernail polish on it. Okay. Okay. Have a seat. Tommy there, but not vintage.
Mostly perfect.
Good.
Talking about me.
Of course. There's another Orvis. New. I'm telling you, Orvis is going to be the new George. Oh my God. Literally, as I said that, a George came up. Or a Van Heusen. So much Michael Kors. I don't ever pick that up. Charles Tire Wit. So this is an interesting brand. It sells overseas better than it sells in the States. So, but at $8.49 for pink, if these were like $2, I'd pick them up and sell these all as a lot. But no, I'm not going to pick them up for that. J. Crew, Tommy, that's an interesting Tommy, but there's nothing to it. Interesting label, not interesting print. A lot of times, like a lot of the stuff that's selling now, especially with like the way that aesthetics work, is it's got to be like bold, or it's got to have something to it, or it has to be like overly eco, hipster, minimalist. Those are kind of the two aesthetics right now that I see. Joseph Abbott, don't ever pick that up. Howler Bros, $10.49, have a seat. Kirkland, please. Abercrombie, new, not vintage. Hollister, not vintage. So many of those Charles. Somebody must have donated all those. All right, what do we got here? Italian, no. Van Heusen, Old Navy, Tommy, Flag, Crofton Barrow. Brooks Brothers for $8.49. That would be 7 yellow. Nope. Echo Unlimited, not vintage, so nope. Never knew. Never knew. Ooh, that's interesting. So this is interesting. So this is, well, it's an old school Johnson & Johnson's pharmacist shirt. Yeah. If this had a hit anywhere else in this.
Vaccines were given in this shirt?
I know, right? So if this, that's so funny. If this had anything else on the back, that would be a pickup, because that is an old school Johnson & Johnson. Here's a Tommy Hilfiger. Should we play Let's Guess the Age?
With a needle disposal pocket.
2016. Ready? We're gonna look. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I literally guessed the year. I had some hater on one of my videos that was like, how do you even know the year? You're not right. I'm like, why don't you come thrifting with me? Please. Carbon, nope. I mean, I literally spend all of my time looking up brands. Yeah. What do some women do? I don't know, get together with their friends. What do you do? Look up brands and play Tony Hawk. Oh, did you just call me old? Did you just call me old on our anniversary?
We got married a year before that shirt came.
Oh my God, disgusting. That's disgusting. Oh my God.
So if you don't remember when that shirt was made, you don't remember.
Cool Fandy. I don't know that one. That's interesting. You want to get me a something on that one? Cool. Anybody ever heard of this brand? Cool Fandy. Cool Fandy. All right, let's take a break here. Oh, is that an Amazon brand? Couple hiccups, mostly perfect. It's at the bin store. Oh, is it at the bin store a lot? Okay, yeah. Perfect. Leo, thank you. You're amazing. Thanks, you guys. I hope you're having fun hanging out with us. Like I said, people are like, what do you want to do for your anniversary? I don't know. Let's go get a sandwich and then let's go shopping. So Ralph Lauren, that is going to be a probably 2002-ish, 2004 maybe, but not for $8.49, not in that size. Wrangler, not pearl snap, nope. Not unless it was a buck. Not unless it's a buck. I know everyone's bored with the men's clothes. We're gonna go to the women's. We're gonna go to the hard goods. Don't worry. Bonobos, nah, not an extra small. You know. Lucky Leo's the show I went to last night. Yeah, she did such a great job. I was so proud of her. She was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, and then she was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it, and then she did it, and like
overcame the initial hurdles.
She did, and exactly, and I was so proud of her too, because it's like one of those things where it's like our first shows are supposed to be an absolute disaster, and she did so good.
Better than our first show.
Yeah, Simon Banks.
For 30 minutes.
That's interesting. So sometimes these weird shirts like this will be. Can you do a? Oh yeah, it does have some weird stuff on it. Yeah. That's one of those weird brands. Like I came across that Under Oath shirt. So that Under Oath shirt that I just listed, that band shirt. So Under Oath is a band. It's a Christian metalcore band. However, it was designed by the guitarist of As I Lay Dying. And so it's a JBWW artist collab brand. It's a $50 t-shirt.
It's cute.
Because of that. That is Taking Back Sunday. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the ridiculousness of our lives. Are you guys having fun hanging out? I hope you're having fun. We're having fun. We're having fun.
Get out.
Don't do it. Don't you do it. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. I know, it's really smart. Look at how they do the pants here, you guys.
Maybe we ought to do
This
that.
is like crazy smart. That's not a terrible idea, because then you could like read the size really easily. It's kind of smart. Okay, let's go. We're still hanging out in the men's. I know everyone's so bored, but this is bread and butters. If you can learn, here's the thing. Okay, where's my people out there that only sell women's clothing? We're gonna have a conversation. Cinch $15.99. Cinch is not as popular as it was, so that's a no. Where's my people that only sell women's clothing? We're gonna have a conversation.
We didn't like try things on.
So here's the thing about women. Women like to return items. Women like to know every measurement. Women like to know bats, freaking bats. Women like to know every little thing that is wrong with an item. Women want to like ask you 574,000 questions. Here's the thing about selling men's clothes. They don't ask you nothing. They don't return nothing. They don't ask you for additional measurements. They don't do anything. All they do is pay you and leave you a review that says okay, and then they move on with their life. So for those of you that have not ventured into selling men's clothes, you may want to consider that something you should do in the future. Wow, I have not seen a United Colors of Benetton linen blend. This is not vintage, but this is a very old brand. Go over to, you're not going to find 90 Day Totals probably. Go over to eBay and then type in United Colors of Benetton linen blend men's button-up shirt. You're not going to find it like that. He's learning. He's learning how to like take a picture of something and then like product research and stuff.
So you don't want to check yours.
You can check there. I just don't know if it'll tell you, but yeah, you can check there. So United Colors of Benetton. It's Benetton. United Colors of Benetton. Linen blend men's button-up shirt. Hopefully you guys learned something tonight. Hopefully you guys can teach each other a little something. And if you guys want to follow each other, do it. I mean, this is all about sharing your shows.
We have a new discount system. Every day we will have color.
Yeah, it's you're not gonna get that. Nope. So go over to regular eBay.
Once again, today yellow is 25% off. Orange is 50%
so
off.
$21.50, but that's women's. You gotta type in men's.
Off the March price.
And it's linen.
If you have any questions,
So
please
here,
see
let
a
me teach you
supervisor
something.
in the front of the
When
store.
you've got something that's this
We would
Well, I
specific,
had all
like
that
to
in,
remind
and
you
it
to
found
remove
nothing.
all
So
of
I
your
was trying to
hangers
pick
right,
that.
from
so
items
here's what I'm saying
and
though.
keep them back
When
on
you're
the
in this
clothing
product
rack
research
for a
area,
faster checkout
with the
process.
more specific you get, the
Again,
less it's
please
going to show
remove
you.
all hangers
Then
from
you
your
usually
items
have to
and
go
leave
over
them
to the
back on the
main
clothing
eBay.
rack.
Got it though.
Is this linen
Also,
blend?
our checkout system here
So
in
what do
the
we got?
front is
24.
not a
Only same floor
self-checkout.
though.
So it's up
It's an
$5.
assisted
It's only
checkout.
Sell-through
Only an
rate's only
employee
12.5
has to scan
though.
your items for
That's
you.
So
too
like
low for
4
me.
items.
We are
Yeah,
not
that's
a
too low for me.
self-checkout.
So this is a
Thank you for
brand though. If
shopping
you
at
guys
Thrift.
remember this brand, if you can find the vintage version of this, it sells for crazy money, like $200 to $300 an item. All right, again, cinch I only pick up now if it's super inexpensive. Otherwise, it's just not worth it. All right, moving down here. And there's another one. That's another brand I'm just not picking up like I was at one point, is the Untuckits. They just don't, I don't know if the market got saturated or whatever. Here's an Abercrombie. It feels a little older. I don't know. I think it's hung by the, I think it's the edge of the waist. We'll make our way over there again though. Ooh, that's a crazy Wrangler. Lowest. Okay, I'll say it this way. Let me do two different ways. If I know it'll sell because of the aesthetic of it, I don't care. If I'm like, nope, that'll sell because I know the exact person that's going to buy that on Depop because it's very popular. But if it's
a little
just
less so on eBay.
yeah, but if it's just regular sell-through rate, I mean, I want to be up there. Like I'm happy with like 40, 50%. Now that changes. It can change. And here's how it changes. If I'm getting that item for $1 and I can sell it for 20 bucks, I'm interested. If I'm getting it for $7 and I can sell it for 20 and the sell-through rate is only 30%, I'm going to have a problem. If I'm getting that item for $7 and I can sell it for 20 and the sell-through rate is 70%, I'm definitely picking it up. This is an interesting Lee. So Made in Mauritius is a Y2K 1049. It's a really interesting Lee. That's pink though, right? Pink's not on sale. No. That's interesting though. When you guys look at something and you're thrifting, it's not this though. This is not the thing. The thing is not, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute doesn't matter. But if you say to yourself, oh, that's interesting, if you can say that, then it might be worth a look up. But oh, that's cute isn't a look up. But oh, that's interesting. Because interesting sells, right? Someone sees it. We're constantly looking for things that are going to make people stop their scroll. The two kinds of items that sell, look at how much Orvis we're finding, you guys. The two things that sell are one, the person's looking for that exact brand, or two, they stop scrolling because they say to themselves, huh, that's interesting. Those are the two things. So if you can say that about an item, if it's, oh, that's interesting, and it's a brand you don't know, but you're like, huh, that's super indie, or that's linen, or that's silk, or that's wool, or that's lamb's wool, or that's goat, or that's fox or something, and it's like a specific kind of material, slow your roll. If it is a looks interesting because the pattern is nuts and you know it's going to look totally sick and disgusting, then yes. Now the one category you do have to be slightly cautious of, like here, this is a great smile line, but look at how cheap this is. It's like a wannabe Wrangler. Here's the one category you got to be careful with is boho. There is so much boho out there. And guys, I love selling boho. I sell a ton of boho. But because boho stops people slow in their scroll, boho has so many different patterns. It has to have something to it that's interesting. What is the material that is made out of? Is it a mini dress, which is super popular right now? Is it a box dress, which is super popular right now? So you just got to be a little bit more careful with the boho, because you'll look at something and you'll think, oh man, this is so beautiful and great, but is there 400 other boho ones that have that same color pattern? I think you can get away with a little bit more on Whatnot because you're showing them one at a time, but you're just never going to get quite as much for it. Oh, this is interesting. What is this? Vis-a-vis Honolulu. What are you? Damn. What is this? So this right here, guys, this aesthetic, this is called Y3K. So this is Y3K. This will sell.
Okay,
That is insanity. Look at that thing. Oh my God. Is it busted?
Before Halloween.
It might be busted. Yeah, I think it's busted. Go over to go to Depop on this one. So if I find something that's weird like this, we're going to Depop. I want to see if any of these are in here. So it's vis-a-vis.
82% on the brand, Lucky Leo says.
82% on the brand.
Vis-a-vis.
Vis-a-vis? Is that what you're talking about? 82% on the vis-a-vis? I mean, that's Y3K. That's literally what is so popular right now. Oh, is it missing a button? Yep. And it's got a hole. Bummer. Projects, not profits. Or profits, not projects. Riders on the storm. I've never been in a thrift store that had the loudest music ever. This is going to get immediately removed off of eBay or off of YouTube because it's going to be, it just gets like suppressed or whatever.
It doesn't make monetary income.
Oh, we don't make monetary income anyways. All right, Goodfellas, nope. I love the questions, guys. Feel free to keep them coming. And just remember, everything I say is with love and is also just my opinion. And opinions are like armpits, as we know. Abercrombie, that's a newer one. Vintage Abercrombie, yes. Vintage Hollister, yes. Vintage Aeropostale, yes. Vintage Victoria's Secrets, yes.
Like you said, straight bunk, never mind.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, that just based on the aesthetic though, if that had been in good condition, I would have considered that. I mean, Y3K is so hot right now. How much do they want? Are those Nike free runners? They want 26 though. That's too much. Oh, those are interesting.
Too much work.
Huh. Yeah, but they're vegan. Laboratory of Champions. $3.
Not if it's leather.
No, it's vegan leather. You need to do a comp on that. I have a feeling. Charity's got a feeling. When Charity gets a little feeling, we have to stop. And the name of it is Laboratory of Champions. Yeah, vegan. If you can find like vegan leather stuff, if that is actual vegan leather. Oh, and it's European size 45. Made in Russia. Yeah, this is something. Anything? 123?
No, none of these are the right things.
Go ahead and go over to, did you get anything on the Google Lens?
No.
These are interesting, you guys. I'm interested in these. There's something about these that is making me want to stop. What does that say right there?
I can look this up just by the name. That's the website. 32 kg Pro.
32 kg. Look up 32 kg Pro shoes made in Russia. Oh, there you go.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. My little mount thing just broke off. I did that earlier. I needed to click. Here, I'm going to hand Justin the phone for a second. I'm going to fix this. It did something weird at the store earlier. I think I flipped that switch or something.
I think that switch is broken. Okay. I think you need a new one.
This thing was $7 and I have abused it. Okay, pop over to eBay and I want you to type in 32 kg Pro shoes. And we're going to find out about this. While he does that, let me catch up with you guys. Money bags, what's going on? Nicole Fu. How's my lady today? How are you, my dear? I know nobody's used to me being on at night. Everyone's like, what is even happening? Nothing. Ugh. So this is one of those things that I bet you would sell like crazy if we weren't here in the States. I just get a feeling. Oh no, I got a feeling about those. I hate to leave something.
Shoes.
Weightlifting shoes.
Next
Okay.
time, 32 kilograms.
So go to shopping now. Nope, at the top of your Google search.
I'm just trying to see if anything else.
There it is. Vegan. There it is. Is that it right there? No. He's learning comping. It's a long process, guys. You guys know how hard it is at the beginning. You typed in 32 kg pro, made in Russia, laboratory of champions. Type in the whole thing, baby.
I did. I'd already done that.
And what about if you just do the Google Lens on the back of that? All right. We're going to let him continue.
Let me do my thing.
We're
I've already done all the things.
We're going to let him continue his process, and we're going to do this. Sometimes the best way to learn is that you just got to just kind of figure it out on your own, right? All right, Dockers. No. So the JOS, like I said, it has to be something like really special. There's just so much of it on the market. All right, we're just flipping through here. There's another Dickies XL, $8.49 though. We're not going to do that. Nope. Ralph Lauren, that's new, $10.49. Absolutely not. Ooh, that's interesting. Class Club. So this right here is called color blocking. Now, if this was cheap, I would get it. I just sold, honey. Look, it's like the Bugle Boy I just sold. I just sold a Bugle Boy shirt yesterday. Look at that, honey. Doesn't it remind you of that Bugle Boy that we just sold?
Totally.
Just sold that yesterday. Nothing. Ugh, I got a feeling about those shoes, but it's one of those like specialty items that I could probably make some money on, but it's going to sit in our office or in our inventory room for 500 hours. Brooks Brothers for 10, that's a no. If I'm missing any questions now, you guys don't worry, we'll get to it. Oh, there's an area at $26. Have a seat. Come on. It's like sometimes that happens though, like a thrift store will find one brand and they just like they think it's worth so much and you're like, that's fine. I'll go ahead and just get the brands that you don't know are worth anything. And you go ahead and price your area for $26 so it can stay here for 2 years. Now, if someone wants to buy it for $26 on eBay, that's good. But people are not coming. People will go on eBay and pay those prices because they understand that people are what they're spending for that price. So sometimes these this is like a Indian long men's dress. Sometimes these are worth a lot of money if you can find them in linen. That's a cotton. But I have sold these right here in linen and silk. Nothing? Okay. I have a feeling it's something that would sell, but I think it's just one of those specialty items that would sit forever. That's what I think too. I used to pick up those rare boys at the very beginning, but now it's like they just sit. They sit and cost money. When I have things sitting in my inventory, I think of them as basically costing me rent. So Vineyard Vines, that's another brand I don't pick up nowadays unless it is like, it has to be like crazy good price. Duluth, no. St. John's, absolutely not. Arrow, Van Heusen, Modern, Calvin, American Eagle, Guess, Brooks Brothers, too expensive. Knights, no. Express, Happily, nope. Old Navy, nope. Non-vintage Tommy, nope. Izod, nope. DKNY, never. Orvis, Saturated. Joseph Abbott, Old Navy, Investment, John, Dockers, Mossimo, Paul. All right, did we do this? We did this side, right? Yeah, we did that side. Okay, let's go over here. Now we get into the XLs. Now this is where I start to get excited because if I can find good stuff in here, it's worth a good amount of money. Now, $8.49 for a fishing shirt, too much. Past season. Don't buy it right now unless you want to put it away. Carhartt, here's another one. So if this was like $3, I'd pick it up. 2XL, great. $8.49, absolutely not. That's one of those things that you'll find thrift stores way overpriced because they think, oh, Carhartt, it's worth so much. And it's like, yeah, but it's only worth that much if it's older. JF, never.
So are you stopping until you drop?
Always. I'm a machine. Here's the thing.
Yes, Marty, we're back out again.
Yep, this is what we love. This is what we love doing. This to us is fun. Like,
Nicole For You says, I found the shoes Loki wear. L-O-C-I wear.
Okay. Anything interesting? What's the deal? Oh wow, that's insane. Wow. Oh. So Gear for Sports is an old brand. This is not the oldest vintage. This is Malaysia, so this is probably like a, I don't know, 2015. No, probably 2012. Really interested with the Disney thing, but it would be like $14. If this had a back hit, if that had a back Mickey, shut the front door. I would literally lose my mind.
Brittany wants to know where we're at.
We are at Texas Thrift in downtown Austin. Actually, North Austin, I guess, is where we're at now. And you guys are probably freaking out about how expensive the prices are here, because welcome to Austin. You ain't going to a thrift store for $2.49 here. Like when I got to watch, like who was it? Was it Makes? I was watching somebody at a thrift store, and their thrift store was like $2.49 for shirts. I was like, oh my god, that would be insane. But you're also finding different things there. Like she can find some amazing vintage pieces. That's why I love watching House of Coop, because they're in Florida. So they get like a ton of incredible, this is the loudest music I've ever heard in this thrift store. They get an insane amount of, that's Egyptian cotton. Yeah. They get an insane amount of like MCM stuff. So they get like super 60s, 50s retro, decor and stuff. I am not finding that here. What I'm going to find here is men's button-up shirts. I'm going to find Western. I'm going to find a lot of that kind of stuff.
58X says, Texas Thrift is so expensive after they moved to that location.
I bet. Ask her what else there is that's, because she's in Austin, isn't she? Aren't you in Austin? Where should we go here? Because y'all know I'm usually a garage sale person. We're only doing this because fun. I mean, we don't even technically need stuff right now, but
Brittany stays away from the vintage. She doesn't know it.
that's okay. Hey, I don't know anything about women's dresses. Here's the thing, though.
I don't know anything about
Here's
marriage,
the thing,
but
though.
I've been able to keep one for 10
You're
years.
doing a great job, honey. Here's the thing I'll say, Britt, and I'm going to challenge you. Here's what I'm going to do. Brittany, let me ask you this. Who is up for a challenge? Let me start it off with that way. Who's up for a challenge that I'm going to give you? Whoops. The Holdens are going to give you a challenge. That is a busted hanger. That is a serious busted hanger. As a busted shirt. Who's up for a challenge?
Yep. Me.
You're up for a challenge? All right. Ooh, how fun would this be? To start doing challenges on the stream. That'd be super fun. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a challenge. Comment below, what is the one area of reselling when it comes to goods, whether this be clothing, SMU. What is the one area of clothing that you feel like you don't? That's interesting. Can you screenshot that? That you feel like you're the most novice out. Like you don't know about it. You're a little nervous about it. It kind of freaks you out, scares you a little bit. Women's clothes, men's clothes, kids' clothes, hard goods, antique, yarn. Will you type in, oh, that's got to be a Target brand, never mind. What's the one area? You tell me what the comments are that are rolling in.
Thrifty doesn't really touch thrift anymore, except the bins, except Thriftland.
I've never been to the bins. I know everyone right now is like, we haven't been to the what? Nope. Never been.
Is that the one we went to?
That's the one we went to that I hated because they stapled all the clothing. It was filthy and overpriced, but that was my opinion on that. All right, so for those of you that are commenting on what you feel like you don't know enough about, I'm going to give you guys a challenge this week. So by Tuesday of next week, I want you to learn 5 things about that you didn't know before, whether it is brands or it is learning about a different kind of material or learning about button-up shirts, or whether that's learning about men's polos or whatever that looks like. I'm going to challenge you guys to learn 5 new things and then write them down, write what you learned, And then next Tuesday on the stream, we will go over it. You said orange is on sale today? This is interesting. Who's in? Who's willing to take the challenge?
Says anything vintage clothing. I don't know what brands to look for. My local thrift has a ton of vintage clothing.
Okay. So, Britt, that's going to be aesthetics. Vintage clothing, the brands don't really matter. You'll hear things like Carol Little, and you'll hear, vintage Billabong or vintage Quicksilver, vintage DC. You'll hear about all these old brands from the 90s. So I'm also going to challenge you to do this. Britt, I want you to learn about 10 1990s brands for men and find 10 1990s brands for women and write them down or text them to yourself, either way. So just go to Google and search 10 most popular women's brands in 1990. Look at the labels, look at the brand, screenshot that and text yourself. This is how I learned about all of this. You can ask Justin. This is true story. Wife looked up a million different brands, texted them to herself, researched them, looked at labels, looked at aesthetics, grueling amounts of hours, and that's how I learned it. So if you accept that challenge, let me know. And anyone else that's in here, same challenge for you. Can you screenshot that? Same challenge for you. I'm gonna challenge you guys to learn 10 brands that you didn't know before from an era that you don't know about. Whatever era that is. If you know a ton about women's boho, don't research it at all this week. I want you to spend this week researching things you don't know about, because what happens as resellers is we box ourselves in, right? So in the beginning, all I sold was men's. I didn't know anything about women's clothes, you guys. I couldn't have told you a brand. We just drove through downtown Austin, Justin, true or not. We just drove through downtown Austin by where we had sandwiches, and every single store, I was like, I've sold one from there. I've sold that from there. That store sells this. That store sells that. True or not? True. That's how we learn. That is how we learn. And then, of course, coming to things like this, and I try to show you guys as much as I can, too.
And thank you for shopping with us. Atención clientes, prepárense para ahorros increíbles.
I don't recognize that either. It might be could be a.
In tons of different things.
Yeah, then don't. If you can't recognize it immediately, oh wow, what is this? Damn. Oh, what a bummer. Is that like? Because that's new at tags. That's probably just water damage. Oh my God, this is such money right here. It's pink, yeah. God, that's like tragically difficult. No, not worth the risk. So these are the ones I was talking about. I've sold these before. They just have to be in like linen or silk. They can't be in rayon or they just don't sell. And I don't fill any silk ones here. Yeah. All right, we're going to go here to sweatshirts. We are hanging out at sweatshirts, folks. But yeah, guys, please keep asking questions. I love it. Is green isn't a discount, is it? No. Let me teach you guys something too. When we come across a Nike one that isn't a college team, I want to show you guys something.
Orange is 50% off, and blue is 75%
when we get there, I'll show you. We sold this hoodie. I've sold this exact hoodie before. That one's all faded though.
We would also like to remind you to remove all of your hangers from your items.
Dragon Ball Z, but not old Dragon Ball Z.
Again, please remove all hangers.
College stuff has to be teams that I recognize. Ooh, like that's a Spurs. That's a Nike Spurs.
It's an assisted checkout, meaning an employee has to scan your items for you. Again, we are not a self-checkout.
Yeah, I hear that. I don't hardly ever do thrift stores either. Very, very rarely. Dude, I have not been to the bins at all. I've never been to the bins, you guys. I'm gonna need someone to take me to the bins. I've never been there. I'd be like a fish out of water. The mere thought of being confined in a space with people clamoring against each other makes me feel so insane. All right.
Got the biggest deal a couple of years ago on 26 pairs of shorts, brand new. Thrift store was $177 everything, all shorts buy one get one.
Damn. All right, I want to teach you guys something about Nike. So if it's from a college team, you're not going to see this. But if you go to your standard Nike, like this is a standard Nike dry fit zip up. If you want to know the era it's from, if you flip to this back tab here at the very back, see how that says FA? That stands for fall. So this came out in fall of 2014. So it's not technically Y2K, it's not vintage. If this was an 04, I would definitely pick this up. But I can't classify it as a Y2K. I can't classify it as vintage. It's like a post Y2K. It doesn't have anything special to it. And for $20, it's of course an absolute no. But FA is fall, HO is holiday, SU is summer, and SP is spring.
Green 50, I did not see that as we didn't stop working until about 10 o'clock last night.
What did we not see? We don't see nothing.
But I will check that tomorrow when I get back to it.
An Aero Garden sweatshirt. Honey, for my Aero Garden, it's just sitting on the ground. Based. All right, all of this is like no go. All right, let's move down here. I know I'm boring you all with. Now this right here, this is interesting. This is too expensive. But this right here, when you guys see this logo and you see this little dude and he's got like white looking skin, this is called, they'll call it a flesh colored pony. The pony's not flesh colored, it's just what it's called. They're always worth more.
His name's Pony.
That could be true. They're always worth more than just the regular ones. However, for $10.49, there's no way in anyone's world I'm picking that up.
Not that fleshy.
He ain't that fleshy. He ain't that fleshy, yo. Adidas only if it's older vintage and mainly only if it has the logo in the center. Adidas has all sorts of rules. Adidas is like the ruler of rules. Man, they are not messing around when getting down in this thrift store, I'm telling ya. P. Terry's, that's fun, honey. A P. Terry's. Nice burgers. All right, just going through here. Simply Southern. Nope, nope. Whoa. Man, they have their hangers leave something to be desired here, that's for sure. They have been beaten. Thundercloud Subs, that's a local sub place. Now, Austin stuff sells really well, but not 2022. Not old enough. Like I picked up that 2007 high school reunion t-shirt today with a tuxedo on the front because that's almost vintage, which means there is somebody that's going to be very excited about that. This has got to be Mauritius, Sri Lanka. Yeah, so this is a nice little color block. Nice little Cambridge. So this right here also, guys, when you're doing, for those of you that have, who has the master keywords list? Justin does, if you have the master keywords list, this is going to be bloke core. This is also kid core, preppy, and nautical. So there's a lot of words you could put on this. Unfortunately, well, $8.49 orange is what? Half off, so $4.50. Oh man. No, it's got a stain. Now it'll sell for 15. I already know it, or probably 14.
Yeah, we get to be extra picky tonight because you bought enough this morning.
I did buy a few things. That would look good on you, honey. Could you ever do a 3/4 sleeve?
Yeah, I like them.
I think it's too tight. I think it's too tight on you. The sleeve's too tight. Ooh, what are you? What are you? You're interesting. Dude, that's dope. Look at that with the crowns. That's pretty cool. How much do they want for that? Pink.
No deal.
Oh, no. That's a cool shirt, though. Lift Evil. I wonder if that's a band. It's on a Gildan Ultra. That's like a 2019. Interesting.
Luckily,
Some of these are worth a ton of money.
Criteria that we choose shirts.
Yeah, no, he's gotten spoiled now. He's wearing single stitch. He's a spoiled kept man these days.
I'm thrift pop.
Oh my goodness, guys. It's the most wonderful time of the year. What are you?
Christmas in October.
Dweeb Squad. Dude, look at this. Dweeb Squad, it's the most wonderful time of the year. That thing is amazing. If that was short sleeve, I would get that for myself. I just can't wear the long sleeve. Long sleeve shirts make me feel like I'm like trapped. I'm trying to come to terms with my clown phobias by getting over it. That's what I'm working at. So that's an old vintage Cintas, but not for that price. Cintas is like or Cintas, depending on how you say it, is a workwear brand, but a lot of people wear it as like a streetwear, kind of like parody. Basic House, no. I'm in my crew era. Ooh, what is that purple? Nothing. You ain't nothing. I don't know. It's like the craziest things are happening. Mando. All right, guys, ready? We're in suits. We're in blazers now. Let's blaze through the blazers. Magic Street Hagar, absolutely not. Harris Tweed or certain brands, as well as I can just tell how cheap a suit is. Chaps, Hagar. You're interesting. Thornhill. I know, right? What's your situation? You got nothing else. You got nothing else. I am pretty picky about suits. They gotta be like either a specific brand, or they gotta be linen, or they gotta be Harris Tweed. It's gotta be full wool, but like a good full wool.
Full wool, baby.
Full wool. I have Bricks 346, but nah. Not special enough. Cheap, cheap. You can just feel it. You can just feel the cheapness. No, scored that Harris Tweed earlier today, though, didn't we? What did we get that Harris Tweed for? $4. I have this one at home. I'm selling this right now. Oh, no, it's a Stafford. I have the Ralph Lauren version of this. I'm selling right now. It's funny. All right. What's that?
What is this pattern again? Can you say what's that?
So this is close to a houndstooth, but not. It's just more of a regular tweed. Houndstooth. Houndstooth. Ooh, look at this little Halloween guy. Is pink not on sale? This is made in the USA, though.
Nope, no sale.
Mexico. It's a Y2K little Halloween thing, but not good enough. This is hipster, but no brand on it. Hipster. Cheap, cheap. Tommy, but not vintage. I don't know why that's here. Ooh, what are you? Zara. But no. Nope, you're cheap. Cheap, cheap. Billy London, super cheap. I'm crazy picky about suits because I hate photographing them. They're a pain in my actual bum. And so I only get them if they're like, I know I'm gonna make some money on it. Alfani is the hard pass of all hard passes. When you get into suits this small, it's difficult. This is a women's coat. I don't know why that's over here. That's wool. There's your wool. You can feel it. But today's man, and it's small. That's like a 36. Now we start getting in the really small. The only people that are going to buy the suits this size are going to be like super skinny hipsters from like LA. Okay. Let's move into, you guys want to see some women's? Do you want to see some women's? Are we having fun? Are you guys enjoying this? Are we just like, are we boring everybody? Whoops, wrong thing. Are we I hope we're not boring everybody. Okay. Ooh, look, honey, Red Sox.
Yeah, looks good on the short.
Boston Red Sox, honey. What's that? Yeah, so this is how they do all of this is how they hang their, oh, that's my face, so that's fun. I do that all the time. This is how they hang their shorts too. It's super smart. Then you can just like look at the sizes, which is great. Look at how nice that is. I love that. That's so much easier. That's like the smartest way to hang shorts ever. Huh. Yeah, that's super. So I'm not even going to bother with shorts, you guys. We are at the end of the season, so that's ludicrous. We want t-shirts. We want t-shirts, yo. And then we'll do some fancy lady clothes. And do you guys want to see hard goods? Is anyone in here into hard goods at all? Do you guys even like hard goods? Or is this a non-hard goods group? Where is the, oh, up here. Oop, I see Dickies in a 42 though. We gotta stop and see what the price is. 75% off. We'll get those. These are a Dickies. These are the relaxed fits, and this is in a size 40. Done and done. Also,
Lucky,
the crap out of
thing with
those.
the pants. It's just start at the
Yeah,
waist
so look
with
at
one
this.
clip and then go
This is
across
how they have
to
them.
the other, and then they just hang the legs down.
And then you can just put them in your bucket. What I love about this store is they have you put the hangers up. That's amazing. So yeah, you give me Dickies in a size 40, I'm there all day. And a lot of people don't know that that's popular, but it's popular because of a song. What'd you find? Are those English laundries? Yeah.
MSRP is
For
65,
10.
but
Yeah, they won't
off.
sell for that though. They'll sell for like $12. English laundry is one of those weird brands. It's really expensive when you brand new, but they like don't resell well. Okay, we're gonna do. What did everyone say about hard goods? Do we have any hard goods people? All right, we're gonna do t-shirts and we're gonna flip through this like a beast. Oh, well, that's an improvement. Oh, the Wet Bandits. If that was in my size, I would buy that for myself. Hard goods it is? Okay, let's do, let me blow through these t-shirts and then we'll pop over there. Okay, I am going to make the decision to pretty much skip the smalls. Small t-shirts Okay. Small t-shirts do not sell well. So we're gonna move, we're just gonna blow right past that. Now, we are in Austin in the land of the hipsters, so the chances of this being picked through are pretty good, but your girl is crazy fast. It's just small t-shirts just don't sell as well. Like I could probably find some gyms in there, but fuck. Dude. Oh my God, why is that so expensive? Dude. Oh, who did we get rated by? Who did we get rated by? Who rated us? MC Thrifter! What are you doing, MC Thrifter? Hey, I'm Charity, and this is Justin, and it's our 10-year anniversary. And so we decided to come thrifting because that's what we love. In a thrift store in Austin, Texas with the loudest music of all time. Wait till you guys see this freaking incredible shirt. Okay, I am mentioning you in the chat. Motor. Guys, if you're awesome, which I know you are, pop over to Motor, give Motor a follow, go on in, take your finger, and do some bookmarks because that's what we do because we're amazing and awesome and cool and nice and all those good things. So thank you, Motor, for choosing us. I hope you had an amazing show. Thank you for the anniversary wishes. Okay, you guys, this is disgusting and I wish it wasn't this price. This makes me viscerally ill that it's this price. But I'm going to have Justin do a little research real quick because this could be a very, very quick flip. This is an investment, but a quick flip. So we have an authentic Nike size 56 Michael Jordan 84 flight patch Bulls Nike for 64. Here is our tag. And then let's look here. There's your RN, there's your RX. Look at this thing, you guys. Insane. Oh, yeah. So they're basically asking what it's worth. That's a bummer. Sold that McGrady yesterday for $160.
75% off.
Man. Yep. No. Sorry, Mike. You got to pass. I mean, there's a reason why it's still sitting here, but every once in a while, you just hope that you didn't catch the fact that someone did a rack. Someone brought a rack out and you didn't know. Talk to me, Goose. All right, we are just flying through these here. Carolina Panthers, but unbranded, so it's a dupe. I know this is like crazy fast, but this is just how I do t-shirts. Honey, give them a little bit of, whoops, is that you? Oh, give them a little bit of encouragement. How slow was I when we first started doing this? There's a Lacoste or
it's like, would you just get to the brands already? Done 3 racks.
Okay, well that's not true. That's not true at all, because that is completely false. However, it would literally take me so long to get between stuff, you guys. It would take me, this rack right here would have taken me probably 2 hours. But that's how we learn. Thank you! You guys, thank you so much for the anniversary wishes and the tips and the gifts and all of the good stuff. It does make Justin and I feel really good. We really appreciate it. We have had the craziest, most amazing week of support that I think we've ever had, like, of all time on anything we've ever done. Like, it has been absolutely bananas and bonkers. So we really appreciate you guys very, very, very much. All right. These are all just doopies. These are all like sheeny stuff. All right. Let's go over and do you guys want to let's look at some hard goods. Let's look at some hard goods. Their shoes here are outrageous. So I'm not even gonna bother. Wait, what is that? Interesting. Interesting on that one. Hats, of course, I'm looking for Gorin Brothers. Y'all know I'm always on the search for the Gorin Brothers. They sell like so crazy fast for me. Anything good? Yep. I'm just wondering what that is, if that's anything. Sometimes some of these weird little skate brands and stuff will be hiding somewhere.
It's on Amazon.
Nope.
Great.
Second you tell me that it's Amazon, I'm already out. Gone, done, out. All right. Ooh, that's a vintage. That's a vintage boy. Not for $6 though, but that's a nice little vintage hat. So here's a vintage tag for you guys. This is what a vintage hat tag's gonna look like. For those of you that are kind of new to hats.
There's tons of blowfish in Texas.
Oh, do they? Vermont, what happens here stays here, but nothing ever happens.
That's true.
Oh my God, you guys.
Left.
This is where Justin's from.
I got
is
out.
Vermont. Oh my goodness. That is fantastic.
Send it to Pops.
Should you? Should we get it and send it to your dad?
How much is it?
It's like $3.50, $3.29.
If it was blue tag.
Yeah, if it was like on sale. It almost feels like sacrilegious getting it if it's not on sale. So always looking for little vintagey hats, but
he's the cutest, and you guys are rad. Great friend.
I love it. Oh, that makes me so happy. Hello to the hubby. I'm so happy to meet you.
See, people who aren't
Your lady is amazing. Your lady is amazing. Oh my God, that's incredible.
Oh God, I would drink so much ketchup out of that.
Oh my goodness, how amazing is that? Okay, if I'm here in the hard goods and you guys see something you want, just tell me, okay? That is so cool. I love that. That's so rad. All right. Ooh, this is a neat one. Look at that. Little Las Vegas, like Aztec look. That's cool.
You'll never guess.
What is across the street from us? I want you here. Grab that cup. This is what you're going to drink out of every day now. Perfect. I'm just going to have him stand next to me and hold that because then he's just calling me gorgeous every single morning. I love it. I don't know if we need any more coffee cups though. We have so many coffee cups. We do need spoons. If we find spoons here, we are getting some spoons. We're getting spoons. I'm going to buy 300 spoons. You don't. Oh my gosh, that is a crime scene waiting to happen. All right. Okay, we're going over here, guys. That is, you are all about the Taking Back Sunday references today, aren't you?
Just the one.
All right. Just he's going to say the same thing over and over. So we're over here in toys. So I'm telling, if you guys see something, I'm telling you right now, I will literally get it and run it for you. So you have to tell me. I don't shop here in this section ever. I don't buy this kind of stuff. So I don't know nothing about none of this. Well, that's not true. I've been learning about it, but. Oh, Justin, don't you want to get me? I'm so handsome. Look at me and my body. Look at him. Isn't he cute? Oh, oh.
You tickled the Elmo.
Oh, look at him. He makes sounds. I'm 4 years old. I would sit here all day and just play with that. He lives in a pineapple under the sea. Oh, that's appropriate. What do you think? Here, I'll ask you guys. What do you think? Do we like it?
Crazies were fighting.
What do we think? Do we need to get it? I think we need to get that. How much is it? What is the price on that?
Oh, I thought it said $11.49. I'm like, you're out.
$1.49. I'm gonna get that.
We can handle it.
We're getting that.
We can handle that.
The queen is arrived. Awesome Pine says perfect. All right. Oh, look at him. Oh my gosh, honey. Oh, he's so handsome.
Oh, he is very.
He is. He's got a chip out of the back of him, though, unfortunately.
The child.
Oh, whoa! Look at him. He's crazy. Don't sweep him up. Look at him. He's fun. See, this is what happens to me in the toy section. I can't be stopped. I will literally sit. I could sit here for a whole day. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Where's Unicorner? Unicorner, I found a stuffed animal for you. Oh, look at her. It's Peppa. Peppa Pig. Peppa's so amazing. We love you, Peppa. We think you're amazing, Peppa. Ooh. Hey. We're here. Oh, what is that? Oh, what are you? Unicorn Believers Club. Oh, that's cool. What's that? Look at that, you guys. That's cool. The Unicorn Believers Club. Oh my gosh. I believe in unicorns. It's amazing. What a great little treasure. What a great little treasure. Heroes in a half shell. How do people even know what to look for toys? I don't know nothing. Oh, look, a little bunny cage. Oh my gosh, now we're in the man section. I don't know anything about this section. We're in the man section. There are tools. There are, oh, look at him. Look at them. Aren't they cute? So many hamburger things today. What is this? What is he?
That pumpkin's got an eggplant hole in it.
He does. That is an eggplant hole. Oh my gosh. Justin, inappropriate. He's inappropriate. Don't listen to him. Inappropriate. You're an inappropriate person.
Attention shoppers,
oh my gosh.
Incredible savings.
Oh, we got more t-shirts here?
Save big
I didn't see these.
Discover amazing discounts.
I did not see these.
Items at 25,
wait.
50, and even a massive
start down here.
Off.
A massive 75% off. A massive. Oh, these are all shirts. I think that have writing on them.
You asked and we listened. Seniors
these are all shirts that have like golf course things on them.
Let me guess, you'll skip the book.
Military discount every Wednesday.
Is that just one more chapter said? Oh my God, poor just one more chapter. Every time I go to the thrift store, I'm always like, and we're skipping the book. Sorry, just one more chapter. I will say this though. I was at my chiropractor today and she was like, oh, she goes, I have some books you might be interested in. And I was like, oh, what do you have? She's like, oh, I've got a bunch of old college books, which I was like, oh, college books sell. And I was like, I'll just have to talk to my good friend just one more chapter and find out if they're worth anything. Because I don't know anything about books. I don't know nothing. I'm cooked when it comes to books. And all this stuff, like, oh my God, what is all of this? Look at it all. What is all of this lady stuff? This is all fancy lady creams, creamy, fancy things. Now that stuff I will pick up like at garage sales and stuff. Here, that kind of stuff is like pretty pick through. Oh, look at him. He's handsome. Whoa. He's got an attitude. Did you guys see that attitude that guy just gave me? That pumpkin just gave me serious attitude. The speakers in this thrift store are, honest to God, the loudest thrift store speakers I've ever heard. Oh, look. That is the best thing to find at, honey, that's the best thing to find at the thrift store. Look, it's a giant garage sale. Look, everyone, it's one big garage sale. All right. Oh, just one more chapter. Look. Oh, just one more chapter. There, it's a little jewelry box, but it's books. Look it, I got books. Oh my gosh, I almost broke that glass thing. I am so dangerous. Oh my God, look at all these toys. Oh my, what are all these? What? Look at all of these toys, you guys. There's so many. There's thousands and thousands of these little toys. This is crazy. I have never seen anything like this. I mean, it's thousands. Wow, that is so insane.
Whatever you do, don't look to your left.
Why? Oh, Halloween? Oh, just one more chapter. Look, unorganized books. There might be something in there. She reads too fast. I can't keep up with her. She reads a book in like 8 minutes. It takes me, you know how long it takes me to read a book? 3 years. You know why? Because I read the same first page 87 times. All right, we're like oh, honey, I got something. I found something. I'm so alone. Nothing feels like home.
It's amazing.
I'm so alone. Got to find my way back home to you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Marshmallow, honey. Ooh, now ice cube? It's a good day. Here, you put it on. Let me see. How do you look? Look at how handsome you look, honey. DJ for us.
Power outage.
You look so great in it, honey. Oh my goodness. All right, Marshmallow, you gotta go back. Because otherwise I'm gonna buy you and bring you home with me. And then you're gonna sit there. Oh, look at that, you guys. Oh, Mickey's missing an ear. What a bummer. Do you have anything else over here that's interesting? All right. Oh, it's a unicorn skeleton. Oh my God, that's so cute.
How much?
$3.29. Oh, look, he can poop. You guys, look at that. Look at it. That is a unicorn skeleton. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. What else do we got? Is there a way to get Nifty to put chest in Pit to Pit? It's pulling from my photos. Is Nifty writing Pit to Pit? Like in the prompts, in the measurements, it's saying Pit to Pit? That can't be real. I'm gonna literally message them if that's what it's saying. The girls would go nuts here. It's like there's so many. I got red chatted due to the toys. Oh, did you? I want to play with all the toys. Oh my God, you did! Look at Awesome Finds got red chatted because of that. Yeah, if it says, I heard Kaylee talk about that, about the Pit to Pit. It is not Pit to Pit. That is the most annoying thing I've ever heard. Nope, I'm not going to conform to that. That's horrid and insane. Ooh, that's a Sailor Moon.
We got about 7 more minutes before we have to go.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm getting hungry too. All right, let's see what else do we got. Cool ice.
So when you hear the original, it really does.
Oh yeah, I don't want. I'm done with these. I think these are so picked. I've watched like 4 different. Yeah, there's like 4 other resellers here. I'm not trying to pick through the t-shirts. Carl Dave Peanut and Crazy Cooter. I don't know who that is. That's somebody. All right, you guys. Well, it's not. Oh my God, it's such a small amount. That's so crazy.
This morning in an hour.
I know. Look at that. That's why I love my little thrift stores I go to, because look at how long that took us to get that. But we've also been just having fun.
Yeah.
We're just here having fun tonight. This isn't even about like trying to really find anything. I'm interested in this, honey. This could be something interesting. That's Destiny. Oh my God, that's great. That's Destiny. That's Destiny. Yeah.
The rapper?
No, the video game.
The streamer?
Oh, $8.49 though. No. The rapper, the streamer, could be any of those. All right, guys. Well, normally I would go through the women's clothing, but they're going to be closing in a couple minutes. So, ooh, that is fancy. Yeah, normally I'd go through the women's clothes for y'all, but it is. I mean, this thrift store is so huge. You'd literally have to spend an entire day to get through here.
That's bright.
That is bright. Super fancy. Yeah. So I think we'll probably pink goes good with green. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that one, you guys. From Wicked. That's so cute. Pink goes good with green. I know you guys are like, but you said you'd go to the ladies stuff. I'm like, I'm sorry. We ran out of time. Yeah, there's just so much clothes here. Here, I'm going to stand back here so you guys can get an idea of how big this place is. Look at this. Look at how huge this is. Like, we didn't even touch one dot of it. That's how big it is. This is huge. Yeah, thanks you guys for hanging out. I was dying when they kept saying pit to pit and he was in the room. Yeah, it because here's the thing. That's not a unit of measurement. And if you go to any sort of reputable site anywhere, there is no pit to pit. What are those shirts back there? I'm looking at those ones right there. Nothing important though. Yeah, if Nifty is actually doing pit to pit, I'm gonna message him and be like, can you please never put that? If I ever see that on my listings, I will be freaked out. Any clean toe. There's a day tour bus in Dallas that drives at youth thrift store and feeds you cheese boards and drinks. Oh, yes, please. It sounds dirty. I'll send you screenshots on IG. Yeah, that's honestly, I'm gonna be honest, that's like disappointing to me. I love Nifty. I will never not love them, but that's like, come on. That's not. The problem is that it's a reseller term. It's a reseller. Oh, my thing too. Almost forgot that.
Oh, and this. Got one more.
It's a reseller term. It's not what a unit of measurement is, and so search engines are going to have to like filter through that in order to find it. So I'm not putting it on my listings. Now, if we get to a point where I can walk up to any woman in here and be like, hey, what is this measurement right here called? And they can say pit to pit versus chest or bust, then I'll say, okay, well, that's now a unit of measurement. But it's just not a unit of measurement that search engines are going to pick up on right now. They're going to pick up on it for other resellers, maybe on Depop because you got a younger generation, but you're not going to get, that's just not going to be something that pops up regularly. That's not, search engines aren't looking for pit to pit, they're looking for chest or bust. So, fun stuff. You're so welcome. Yeah, send me the screenshots. For sure. All right, we're going to head this way, guys. How much did we spend, honey? How much did we spend?
$21.20.
$21.20, which is so crazy because at a garage sale for $21.20, I would have like half my car full. So, I mean, is thrift store shopping something I'm going to regularly do here in Austin? Absolutely not. But it's something fun to do, unless we go to our little thrift stores. So, like when we go to the place we were at earlier today, or I go down to my little thrift store that does like donations for the library and stuff like that. Like, I'm all about that. And it's going towards a good cause. But when I'm just going to like a for-profit thrift store like this, you're always going to pay more. Now, I know a lot of people don't have any other options. I know that this is like their option as far as sourcing. And so that's tough, right? But here in Texas, garage sales are pretty much year round. And then you guys know I do a lot of bulk buy stuff too, which I will definitely, I think at some point, you know, there's so many things I want to teach you guys and there's so many things I want to help you out with. And so we've been toying around with some sort of like, I don't know, setting up some sort of like subscription thing or something for like classes on things. So like one of the ways that I have been,
Turn your Bluetooth off.
oh yeah, give me a second. One of the ways I have been getting so much stuff is by sourcing a very specific way on like Facebook and just doing something kind of creative and different. And so I've been able to get all these bulk buys, which is how I've been able to get like hundreds and hundreds of pieces. I mean, we got 400 pieces of vintage a few months ago. I've got a lady that just messaged me earlier today that says, I have over 100 pieces to drop off to you. And a lot of this is just learning how to like network and network with connections. For me, I spent a lot of my time in marketing, networking with people and teaching people how to do connections. And so I've taken and implemented that into the business. And so a lot of the stuff that I'm getting now, I'm getting for, you know, really good prices because I'm able to do that. And then of course you got garage sales and stuff like that too. So I think that that's something that we're thinking about doing. I know I've had quite a few people reach out to me and ask if that's something that we've ever thought about doing. And so it's just a matter of like kind of chewing on that a little bit. I'm talking about like doing subscriptions and doing like teaching little things and stuff like that. So it's something Justin and I have talked a little bit about, and we're just kind of chewing on that, trying to figure out, because here's the thing, like, I can teach you stuff when we go thrifting. I can teach you all these little things, but like, there's so much to learn, right? And I think it's hard. That's why it's like I love Laura so much. So Laura is the one that has the guide that taught me how to do this. And I love that I kind of learned from her. I got to learn kind of from one person, someone that kind of spoke to me or resonated with me, or I'm like, okay, this person does things in a way that makes sense to me. And so if I'm something like that for you guys, or like Justin and I are something like that for you guys, it would be nice to have kind of all that information in one spot. So I don't know, we're kind of thinking about it and trying to figure it out. You know, my love language is being in the service of others. And so I want to be able to help other people learn how to do this and learn all that. There's millions of things to learn, right? And the faster that you can learn them, the less time you waste. And if there's one thing I wish I would have found sooner, was that person. Like, I didn't know about Laura until I was like into my journey. And I had already spent and wasted a lot of time, made a lot of mistakes, bought a lot of crap I didn't need to, wasted time at thrift stores, wasted time on this, wasted time on that. And once I found her guide, and then I found a couple other people that I kind of learned from, it just made this so much faster, and I was able to kind of like cut out the rest of the noise. I don't know if that makes any sense, but anyways, just thoughts, things I've been thinking about, things I've been kind of chewing on, and things we're just constantly talking about and trying to figure out a way to kind of incorporate that in, so that you guys can learn from us. So Kenneth, welcome in. Cassie says, I learn something new every day and been reselling 5 years. Knowledge is power. I agree. I have my people I still watch all the time. You guys, I live on this app. I'm constantly watching other people and what they're doing. Just to, like, I have this thing with, I want to be efficient. So we all are very pressed for time, especially nowadays. We're also pressed for time. And there's one thing that I've wanted to just be doing lately, and that really is like being efficient with my time. And so I'm constantly watching what other people are doing and trying to be efficient. And so if I can learn those things and pass them on to other people, you know, I want you guys to be able to make money doing this, but I want you to still be able to have time with your families and your friends and your loved ones and still be able to do fun things. And I think that there is that balance and there is that freedom. And I think finding a system that works for you and finding people that can help teach you that is like imperative. So we see other resellers, like I've been watching Surf's been on vacation, doing fun things, Bearded goes and does stuff with his family. And so I think there's just a way to have that balance. And that's something that Justin and I have been learning. So as we're learning that, I really want to be able to teach that to you guys too. Hi friend, been missing your bright light last week. Happy to see you. I'm happy to see you too. Yes, such a good teacher. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Awesome. Finds I'm a great teacher. That warms my heart. Thank you. Sent 3 screenshot all different items. Oh my God. That they're doing pit to pit. They haven't put that on any of my listings. Because, I don't know. Maybe
well, I don't ask it to scan the measurements. So.
It tries to do the measurements and it's never right.
No, only if, because you put the ruler on those pictures and I tell it not to scan.
It's been still putting the measurements in. I have to take it out from time to time. But the measurements for me are never correct anyway, so at least not yet. Cassie says, I love Salvation Army. Oh man, I haven't been to a Salvation Army in a long time. I don't know if we have any of those
Here's
here.
my feeling on it. If it was 100% accurate every time, I don't care what it calls it.
Well, I do care because pit to pit is not a search engine-able thing.
Well, I understand, but I'm just saying, if it caught the measurements, actually put it in there 100% spot on every time, I'd be like, whatever. You call whatever you want, get the measurements in there. Because then you can be like, measurements are in there. Somebody wants to do a return.
I don't know why it irks me
but
so bad.
I don't even trust the measurements.
It's like slang for something. Well, the measurements can't be trusted yet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I can't even trust the measurements anyway, so
yeah, the measurements,
what it calls is irrelevant because it's all
the measurements can't be trusted yet because they're not.
And the amount of time it takes to double check it all.
Great thing to carry in your car with Thrifty, by the way. Wednesday is 50% off with good finds. Is that for Salvation Army? On SoCal and 71, I'm screenshotting this ATX. Wednesdays is 50% off. Oh, good. Yeah, I don't even know. I didn't know we even had a Salvation Army. What was that one store we went to? We went to one up north that day, and they had, everything was like $2, and we didn't know it until we got halfway through the store. Where was that at?
Was that a Salvation Army?
Was that a Salvation Army? I don't think so. Was it? Maybe it was. I don't know. So put chest or bust. Yeah, so, and you can do chest or bust for men's and women's. I usually just put chest. The only ones I put bust on are dresses.
Boston something.
Yeah, the only thing that I put bust on is really dresses. Everything else gets chest. Here's the thing. We want our stuff to be able to find things through search engines. Here's my thing with chest and bust versus pit to pit. So when you go into, let's say Poshy, for example, you can put in your size you want. You can build out a profile, and this goes for other apps too, where you could put in your measurements and your sizing, and everyone knows that, a size 16 chest is going to be this, and everyone knows a size 19 chest is going to be this, and a 22 is going to be this, and it's going to be this size, so it correlates. So when people go into their closets, it's especially on Poshy, and they put in that they like a size large classifies as this size for chest and this size for bust. And so if you put chest and bust in your descriptions, and if you're writing out measurements. Now, if you're not writing out measurements, who cares, right? But if you're putting your measurements in your descriptions and you put pit to pit, the search engine can't find that because Google pushes out Poshy and Depoppers and eBay. It pushes those out, right? Yeah, I think that was. Yeah. Oh, it was a Salvation Army. Okay, cool. So it pushes those out, right? Here's the problem, though. When you put pit to pit, it can't recognize that. So it's not going to use that. Are you losing customers? Probably a little bit. Are you offending anyone? Well, I don't think it's offensive. I mean, I think it sounds disgusting. It's like when people call it a crotch. It's like, it's a gusset, but that's okay. But that's just my own hangups. But if you're looking at it from a search engine point of view, that's what changes that. So the search engine is going to be what is the most important thing, because that's the thing that's finding that measurement. It's then correlating it to that size, whether that's small, medium, large, extra large, plus size, and then it's pushing that ad out. Now, we aren't writing our measurements down in our listings anymore. We just write measurements in photos, because if you're not a grown-up and you can't just look at the photos for measurements, then I don't know what to tell you. If I have a really expensive outfit, or like I've got a jumpsuit that has 14 different measurements, like if I've got a Farm Rio jumpsuit, for instance, I got to put in the width of the pant leg, I got to put in inseam, the rise, the thighs. There's so many pictures. There's not even enough. It won't accept enough photos for me to get that. So for those kind of things, I will, but on your standard stuff, I just don't even stress about it anymore. I wonder if that was the one on SoCal 71 we went to. Where's that one that we went to?
I think the one we went to was right here.
I thought it was up north more. Because that when we were, it was by that really fancy P. Terry's. Wherever that really crazy fancy P. Terry's was. Auntie, I'm so happy to see you tonight. I hope you're doing good, babe.
I don't know. We're in North Austin.
Cruising, what's going on? They definitely can't be trusted, which is frustrating, but I get it's not perfect. It's just not perfect yet. There's going to come a time where you can put your ruler up, and it's going to know exactly where it is.
Like Round Rock.
So, and here's the other thing, guys. As AI gets better, it's going to be able to look. Was it in Round Rock? We went to the one in Round Rock, Thrifty. Yeah. So as AI gets better, this is going to change. So pretty soon AI is going to know that a Ralph Lauren large men's polo is 20 inches across in the chest area. It's going to know it is 31 in the front, 36 in the back. It's going to know that the shoulders are 19. And so it's just going to spit that into your listings, right? And it's going to look at your ruler and it's going to metrically figure it all out. We're just not there yet. No, I'm not all fired up. This is just how I am. Yes. What are you showing me? Ramen Tatsuya?
That's where we are.
Oh, we're so close to it. Is that the ramen Tatsuya that we like?
No, there's one we've never been to. It's literally right there.
Oh, I'm sketched to try one I don't know about, though. I used to like Thrift Town on Stosny because they give discounts. Yeah, so that's the one we went to, Thrifty. And we went, first of all, the stapling of the price tags in the items was a huge problem. We came home with quite a few pieces that had, like, holes in them, pinholes. But it was so pricey. It was so, we spent hours in that store. I think we got like 6 pieces. Yeah, I want to go to the good one. All right, you guys, we're going to head out. We're going to go grab some ramen. And it's going to be amazing. So we've been looking forward to this. I'm starving. So thanks, you guys, for joining us. I hope it was fun. Stick around. Give me just a second, honey. So stick around for just a minute. Lucky, oh my God, Lucky Leo bought us an anniversary present. She bought the 10-year anniversary, $10. Awesome. So that's we'll get some sake on you. We're gonna get sake on you. Thank you so much for doing that. Yeah, like I said, just one more chapter. Put that. She's like, put it up there. Some people might do it. Like, you never know. So I appreciate that so much. We are going to go and get a little sake. We're gonna get a little sake on you, Lucky Leo. Thank you very, very much. And guys, I'm gonna go ahead and raid somebody. So let's make sure that we stay for just a second, if you guys don't mind. It makes me look like I know what I'm doing, even though I'm a hot mess and I never know what I'm doing. And it makes you look good because it makes you look thoughtful, and it makes the next person look like they're doing a good job. So just let them know, Nice Comps Crew sent you in, please and thank you. And I can't, there we go. Perfect. Okay, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, let me get in here, create a raid, and let's see, who are we raiding? Who are we raiding? We are going to raid in someone we've never raided in. Passion for Piggies. Passion for Piggies has 8 viewers. I like to find people that don't have a ton of people. So we're going to do Passion for Piggies. Let them know hello. Vintage Decor. Say hello for me. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being absolutely amazing. And have a good night. Bye, everybody.